Hello and welcome back. In this series of videos, we are going to target the listening skills. We will look at a lot of activities that target phonological awareness. So let's begin with the first one. So the first activity is listen to make the action. Now for this activity, you don't need too many gadgets. You just need, a phone with maybe sounds installed in them. I have given you some sample sounds that you can download from the website. You could also use any instrumental music for this activity. So let's begin. How do you play this activity? If you're playing this activity in your classroom with your children, you could decide on a particular action. It could be a simple action like waving hands. Now, whenever the children hear the sounds or hear the music, they are to wave their hands. And when the music stops, they stop doing the action. The actions could change to give variety to the game, and even the sounds could change. So let's, have a trial right here. I'm going to play the sound, and when I play the sound, you are going to do the action. So let's begin. That's right. When you hear the music, you do the action, and when you don't hear the music, you stop doing the action. Now, if you're having a particular theme, for example, farm animals or, wild animals, you could introduce those sounds to the children in this activity. The next activity is match the sound. Now, for this activity, I have provided you a lot of sample sounds that you can download and use. Each of these sound bites also has an accompanying flashcard to then match to associate the sound with its source. So if there is a sound bite of a cow, then you have a flashcard of a cow. To play this activity, first you will show the children all the flashcards and associate each flashcard to its sound source. Once children have had enough exploration to associate the flashcard to its sound source, you will then want to possibly put 2 or 3 flashcards on the floor and play a sound. Let's try this. So what sound do you hear? Yes, it is a cow mooing. Now, if children find this activity a little difficult initially, you may want to possibly give the child clues. So, is that sound a cow mooing or is it of a horse neighing? And the child will then possibly be able to give you the right answer. A step up to this activity is identify the sound. Now for this activity, again, the children only listen to the sound bite without having a clue of a flashcard, which is a representation of the sound that they hear. So only by listening to the sound bite, they are to identify the sound source. So let's play one activity right here. Okay, what sound was that? Was that the sound of a goat or was that the sound of a police siren? Yes, it was the sound of a goat. Now, you could make it a little more complex and don't give the children these options and just play the sound and have the children guess what sound it is. Now, the next activity in this series is identify where's the sound coming from. Now, for this, you need the same resources except you need a portable device. So, you may want to download all these sound bites on a phone or a pad where, you can transport this device and you can hide it in places. So, for this activity, have, your children close their eyes or go out of the room and play the sound on your phone. So say for example, you are playing the sound of a police siren on the loop and you've hidden it somewhere. Call the children in the room and have them identify where the sound is coming from. If the children aren't able to guess, you could possibly give them clues like, is it coming from under the table or behind the yellow desk? And if they are in two opposite directions, the child will then be able to decipher where exactly the sound is coming from.